Is retiring at 62 a smart move? Everyone dreams of tossing their alarm clock out the window and waving goodbye to the daily grind, right? That vision of early retirement, maybe at 62, often sparkles like a perfect oasis in the distance. But what if that enticing early exit is actually a financial minefield, a nightmare in disguise? Well, here's the thing. It absolutely doesn't have to be. In fact, for a surprising number of people, pulling the plug at 62 can be one of the smartest and most liberating decisions they ever make. In this deep dive, we're going to yank back the curtain on the often overlooked costs and the truly surprising benefits that could either make your golden years glow or leave them feeling a little bit tarnished. Picture this for a moment. You're 62 years young, you've worked hard, you've saved up a decent nest egg, and honestly, you're just plain tired of the 9-to-5 treadmill. The turquoise waters of a secluded beach are practically calling your name. The gentle whisper of a golf course beckons. And then, your neighbor posts a picture of their sunrise paddleboarding adventure. Suddenly, your fingers hover over the Retire Today button. But then, headlines flash across your screen, stark and unsettling. Social Security on the brink. Healthcare costs spiraling. You'll outlive your money. And just like that, your idyllic beach retreat starts to look like a desert island, and there's not a rescue boat in sight. The dream starts to feel like a trap, right? So, how do we navigate this tricky terrain? Here's our roadmap for today. First, we'll meticulously unpack the three biggest, and most often hidden, costs of retiring at 62. These are the financial dragons that can truly singe your plans if you're not prepared. Then, we'll completely flip the script. We'll reveal three incredibly surprising benefits, the kind that rarely make the headlines, but which could dramatically tilt the math of your well-being in your favor. By the time we're done, you'll have a much clearer picture, helping you decide whether 62 is truly your magic number, your perfect launch pad to the next chapter, or whether you might be better off punching the clock just a little bit longer. Now, let's be honest. We've got to start with the potential nightmare side of the ledger. It's better to face these challenges head-on than to be blindsided by them later. So, let's talk openly and honestly about this. Hidden cost number one, the Social Security haircut. This one's widely known, but its true impact, often underestimated. Claiming Social Security at 62 means you're agreeing to a permanent reduction in your monthly check. We're talking about a cut of up to 30%, compared to waiting until your full retirement age, or FRA, which for anyone born in 1960 or later is 67. Think of your Social Security benefit as a water pipe filling your retirement bucket. Claiming at your full retirement age gives you a pipe that's 100% open. Claiming at 62, it's like choosing to permanently install a valve that chokes the flow by 30%. It's a slow, steady leak you've built into your own system. Imagine your full benefit is $2,000 a month. Claiming early reduces it to just $1,400. That's a $600 leak every single month. Over a year, that's $7,200 gone. Over 25 years, that leak has drained a staggering $180,000 from your bucket. That's not pocket change. That's the cost of a luxury RV or a serious down payment on that dream home, now trickling away forever. And this doesn't just affect you. If you're married, your smaller pipe can also reduce the flow for your partner's potential spousal or survivor benefits. It's a decision with echoes that can ripple through decades. So you have to ask yourself, can your other income sources truly make up for that permanent leak? Hidden cost number two, the healthcare canyon. This one is a real gut punch. Medicare, our national health insurance for seniors, doesn't start until you turn 65. Retiring at 62 leaves you standing on one side of a 3-year-wide canyon, with no bridge to the other side. You're fully responsible for building that bridge yourself, and the tolls, they're steep. Unless you have retiree benefits from a former employer, which are becoming about as rare as unicorns, you're building your bridge out of plans from the Affordable Care Act, or ACA. A mid-level silver plan for a 62-year-old couple can easily cost $1,400 a month, and that's just for the bridge itself. Crossing it means paying deductibles, $6,000 or more per person. One unexpected event, an appendicitis or a knee replacement, and suddenly it's like a rock slide wiping out an entire year's worth of your retirement savings, just to cover the repairs. And remember, that doesn't even include dental, vision, or hearing. Planning for this healthcare canyon isn't just important, it's non-negotiable. You need a robust strategy and a dedicated budget, or you risk watching your retirement fall straight into the chasm. Hidden cost number 3, the harvest risk. This one sounds fancy, but it's a silent killer of retirement plans. It's called sequence of returns risk. Imagine your retirement nest egg as a field of crops you've spent your life planting. The timing of your first harvest is everything. If you retire and immediately start harvesting, withdrawing money, during a severe drought, say, a market crash, you're pulling up fragile sprouts. This devastates your field, leaving very little to grow back and feed you in future years. However, if you start your harvest during a rainy, bountiful season, a bull market, you can take what you need while leaving a healthy, thriving crop to continue to grow for decades. 2 retirees can start with the exact same field, say $1 million, and plan to harvest the same amount each year. But if one starts during a market downturn and the other during a market upswing, their outcomes will be dramatically different. One may exhaust their field and run out of money, while the other enjoys a comfortable, lifelong harvest. Retiring at 62 extends the time you're exposed to this risk. You're asking your field to provide for more years, making that first harvest even more critical. To protect yourself, you need a silo of cash, maybe 1 to 3 years of living expenses, so you don't have to harvest your crops during a drought. Feeling a little queasy? Don't worry. Stick with me, because now we're completely flipping the script and diving into the dream side of the ledger. These are the unsung heroes of early retirement. The reason 62 might just be your sweet spot. Surprising benefit number 1, maximizing your health span. This benefit is often lost in financial spreadsheets, but it's priceless. Think of your vitality as having a factory warranty. That warranty covers the years when your knees are strong, your energy is high, and your mind is sharp. Retiring at 62 is like cashing in your chips to get an extended warranty on your best, most active years. It's not just about living longer, it's about adding more life to your years. Research shows that people who retire earlier often report significant upticks in their health. Why? Less work-related stress, more time for exercise, better sleep, healthier meals. The list goes on. These aren't small things. They're foundational to a high-quality life. You can't buy back the years when you're still spry enough to hike a mountain, chase your grandkids, or learn a new language. By choosing to enjoy the prime of your senior years now, you're giving yourself permission to live fully, rather than hoping there's still enough energy left later. By maximizing your health span, you're maximizing your ability to experience joy. Surprising benefit number 2, the tax planning sweet spot. This one's a game changer for savvy retirees. The years between 62 and when you're forced to take required minimum distributions, or RMDs, are like a brief window where the gates to a tax-free country are thrown open, with very low tariffs. During this time, you likely have no job income and no RMDs, putting you in a very low tax bracket. It's the perfect time to move your money. By doing a Roth conversion, you can move funds from your traditional tax-deferred IRA, a country with high, unpredictable future taxes, to a Roth IRA, a tax-free haven. You pay a small, known tax, the tariff, now at your current low rate. Once the money is in the Roth, it grows and can be withdrawn completely tax-free forever. It's possible for a couple to move over $100,000 and still stay in a low federal tax bracket. It's like legally smuggling your own wealth into a tax-free future. Your future self won't be worrying about tax rates, and they'll thank you for it. This is proactive tax management that can save you a fortune down the road. Surprising benefit number 3, reduced stress and improved quality of life. Beyond the numbers, there's a profound psychological benefit. Think of chronic stress as constantly running your body's engine in the red zone. It wears everything out: your heart, your immune system, even your brain. Studies show that early retirees experience measurable drops in cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Retiring at 62 is like taking your foot off the gas and letting the engine cool down to its optimal, sustainable cruising speed. And this doesn't just feel good, it leads to better sleep, lower blood pressure, and a slower rate of cognitive decline. Every doctor's visit for a stress-induced ailment you avoid is money back in your pocket and time back in your life. More importantly, it gives you the freedom to design your own days, pursue passions, and deepen relationships. It's your chance to redefine purpose on your own terms, to live with greater fulfillment. You're reclaiming your time and your mental energy to invest in what truly matters most to you. So how do you decide if 62 is your magic number? Let's run a quick litmus test. First, take your projected Social Security benefit at your full retirement age and multiply it by 0.7. That's the reduced amount you'd get at 62. Next, tally up your realistic annual living expenses in retirement. Then, subtract any guaranteed income, like pensions. The result is the gap your portfolio needs to fill. Now here's the crucial part. Can that gap be comfortably filled by a 3.5% withdrawal from your investments? The 3.5% rule is a more conservative rate for longer retirements. If the math works, and you've budgeted at least $1,500 a month for healthcare before Medicare, congratulations. You're definitely in the conversation for retiring at 62. If the math doesn't quite work, don't freak out. You have 3 clear choices: save more, spend less, or work a little longer. Even an extra year or 2 can make a monumental difference. To help you figure this out, we've created a 1-page Retire at 62 checklist. It walks you through the critical math, healthcare options, and key tax moves. You can grab it from the link in the description below. It's a simple but invaluable tool for making a confident, informed decision. Now, let's have a quick reality check. Retiring at 62 isn't for everyone. If you still have a big mortgage, or you're supporting your kids, or maybe the idea of an unstructured Monday makes you anxious, then keeping that job a little longer might actually be the right call. There's no shame in that. Retirement is an emotional readiness, not just a financial number. But if you've run the numbers, built a solid healthcare bridge, and you're itching to trade board meetings for board shorts, then 62 could be your perfect launch pad. It's about aligning your finances, your health, and your desires. Now, let's land this plane with a clear summary. Retiring at 62 can certainly slash your Social Security, stick you with hefty healthcare bills for a few years, and expose your nest egg to market mood swings. Those are serious considerations. But it can also unlock the healthiest, happiest, and most tax-efficient years of your life. It offers the profound gift of time to invest in your well-being and live life on your own terms. It's a delicate balance and a powerful trade-off. Ultimately, the decision is deeply personal. Run the numbers, build your healthcare bridge, and make the choice that lets you sleep soundly at night. Your retirement should be a source of joy, not anxiety. If you got real value from this deep dive, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more people who need this kind of honest information. Drop a comment below with the age you're targeting for your retirement and why. We love hearing your stories. And if you want more straight talk retirement tactics, subscribe and ring that notification bell, because your time is too valuable to spend stuck in traffic on the way to a job you don't absolutely love.